You know, this isn't technically our room. It's dark. Wonder if they ever use their TV in here.
Huh?
I bet they never use their TV in here.
Probably not. Hi. Now you can't look at our dump.
So this has to be Lake Mead, right?
That's Lake Mead. This is the edge of Boulder City. We just went through Boulder City where we're going to Hoover Dam. Lake Mead, they said is down 90 feet from what it was.
Sucks considering it's their water supply, huh? Well, that ain't gonna work.
Security checkpoint station, 1 mile. Lots of curvy roads. Or the curvy roads.
I was gonna say, I don't know how many options there
that
are.
bridge down there. I can't see it now.
Yeah, I got a little bit of it.
Oh, look up there. Crap.
Yeah, slow down a little bit.
Slow down? Yeah. Kill the brakes? Yeah, shit, maybe.
I don't know, I just feel like we're like spinning.
Well, I feel the same way. Oh, there's people on that bridge over there.
Where?
Down there.
I work in it.
Checkpoint.
Brake check area. In other words, if you need to pull over. Lakeview Overlook. Ooh, that looks like it'd be cool. Go up there. How much do you want me to record here?
Power lines there.
My ears are popping. Hey look, construction of power lines.
Some people think it's a racetrack here.
Mm-hmm. Holy cow, that's quite the grid system there, huh?
I think that's nothing compared to probably what's going to be up here.
Probably not. That's just a little one.
Roadblock ahead, be prepared to stop.
Roadblock.
I have no idea.
Okay, dude, there's more traffic down there. Oh my gosh.
Oh, there's a dam. The dam.
I can see where traffic gets congested around here.
Traffic really ain't too bad. It only took what,
No, not
half hour
right
to
now,
get here.
but yeah. But like when Frank and them came out on Friday, there's a lot of people around though.
I saw the dam up here too. On one side of it. That's down 90 feet.
You gotta get the Arizona sign.
Yeah.
We're going into Arizona. The Grand Canyon State. Hi dear.
Hi.
I'm getting a lot of get a shot over here where the water line is so low. What'd they say, 90 feet?
Down there.
What'd they say, 90 feet,
Yes.
Tim?
I'll get that one going down there.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the United States Department of the Interior and the Bureau of Reclamation, I would like to welcome you to the Nevada wing of the power plant. This power plant is in a U-shaped formation sitting at the downstream of the dam. On this side of the river, the Nevada wing, we have 8 generators. Folks, behind me across the river is the Arizona wing with 9 generators for a total of 17. Each of these generators is capable of producing 130 megawatts of electrical energy. With all 17 generators online, we are capable of producing 2,080 megawatts of electrical energy. Now folks, that's enough to power about 2 million homes. 56% of the electrical power we produce here at Hoover Dam is allocated to Southern California. 19% goes to Arizona, 25% goes to Nevada. Folks, let's take a look at the very first generator here. N1, meaning Nevada 1. That's one of the first of its kind, installed in 1936. Each of these generators required 60 trained cars just to bring their parts in, and took 3 years to manufacture, assemble, and install. But folks, by the end of 1937, when we only had 4 generators online, we were the largest power plant in the world. Folks, we're actually just looking at the top 30 feet of these generators, because each of these generators is about 70 feet tall. So just imagine about 40 more feet down below. Now folks, if you take a closer look at N1, you will see a large steel shaft spinning around. Now folks, that shaft is connected to the turbine down below. The water that comes from Lake Mead enters the gates of the intake towers and flow through large water pipes called penstocks. That's the water that pushes those turbines around, which in turn spins the shaft around and in turn spins the rotors up above. And that's how we produce our electricity. Speaking of generators, let's take a look at the one directly below us, that rust-colored generator. That is called the Pelton water wheel generator. We have 2 of them, one in each wing. We use these generators so we can operate the power plant and the dam. Each of these generators is capable of producing 2.4 megawatts of electrical energy. Folks, let's take a look you will see two large bridge cranes. These cranes can travel the entire length of the wing, and this wing is about 650 feet long. Each of these cranes can lift 300 tons. We use this crane so we can lift rotors and turbines in and out for servicing. Folks, let me just direct your attention now to the floor that you're standing on. These floors are called terrazzo tile floors. Terrazzo tile is made by mixing marble chips and mortar, polishing them to an even surface. The designs you see inlaid on these floors were derived from the Southwest American Indian tribes dating back centuries. These floors were designed and installed by the Martina family. They were an Italian family of builders who immigrated to the United States. We have about 121,000 square feet of these floors. And when we had them installed in 1937, it cost us $60,000. Folks, if today if we decide we want to replace these floors, it will cost us roughly $8 million. I guess we have no plans of replacing these floors anytime soon. Besides, these floors are still in pretty good shape, considering the fact we've been taking tours down here since 1937, and about 43 million visitors have stood here on these floors where you're standing right now. Now, folks, this is your second stop off the tour of taking you out to your next one. We're actually going about a floor or two level down. Now, there, folks, you will experience some vibrations underneath you coming from water flowing through a penstock pipe. We're going to one of the original diversion tunnels. Only thing I ask, folks, please let me go first. It always looks good when the guide is in the front. Thank you. First of all, we started around this area, the visitor center on the river level. I brought you down to the power plant overlooking the generators on the Nevada main. As I said before, the power plant is in a U-shaped formation, sitting at the downstream of the dam. The one I was standing back there, somewhere around this area, right behind me across the river is the Arizona wing with 9 generators for a total of 17. Now, folks, I brought you down here. We're somewhere around in this area now. We're actually in one of the original diversion tunnels on the Nevada side in particular, and the vibration you're feeling underneath you is coming from that water flowing through the penstock pipe that you can see through the window. Folks, I'm going to give you a brief history about us, and I can explain a little further. In 1902, President Teddy Roosevelt signed into effect the Reclamation Act of 1902. Our mission goal is to provide water to the western United States for irrigated agriculture. One of the things that came out there to achieve that goal was the Boulder Canyon Project Act of 1928. This act authorized $165 million so we can build the Hoover Dam, Imperial Dam, and the All-American Canal. All-American Canal provides the water in the Imperial Valley, that's mainly Southern California, for irrigated agriculture. Now, folks, you probably already know this, and about 65% of our vegetables and about 35% of our fruits and nuts come from all 17 reclamation lands or western states. Within 50 years, we were able to repay the U.S. Treasury the $165 million plus interest, all from the sales of the power we produce here at Hoover Dam, but mostly from our sales activities here at the Visitor Center. However, before we got started, we needed to divert the river away from the construction while it's going on. So we created 4 diversion tunnels, 2 on the Nevada side, 2 on the Arizona side. Each of these diversion tunnels is about 4,000 feet in length and about 56 feet in diameter. However, each of these diversion tunnels is encased in 3 feet concrete. We also needed our upper cofferdam to prevent this water from coming into our construction site, lower cofferdam to prevent this water from backing into our construction site. So now we're ready to begin. We started placing about 8 cubic yards of concrete in wooden forms every 78 seconds around the clock. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's why Las Vegas is a 24-hour town. It took us 2 years to raise the dam from bedrock all the way to its current height, 726.4 feet tall. Hoover Dam is the tallest concrete dam in the Western Hemisphere. It's about 1,244 feet across at the crest, 45 feet thick at the top, but folks, 660 feet thick at the base. Now that's thicker than 2 football fields long. It took 3,250,000 cubic yards of concrete to create her. She weighs in at a petite 6.6 million tons. Folks, there's enough concrete in the dam alone to make a 2-lane highway from San Francisco, California, all the way to New York City, including the curbs. Now, folks, there was a question on how many people got buried in the dam while it was being built. Answer is 0. Why? Because every time we place those 8 cubic yards of concrete in those forms, it raises the level about 3 to 6 inches. Cannot really bury a human body in 3 to 6 inches of concrete. Now, folks, behind the dam, you will see a body of water, and that is Lake Mead. Lake Mead is the largest man-made reservoir in the United States, capable of holding 9.2 trillion gallons of water. Folks, that's enough water to cover the entire state of Connecticut, 10 feet deep. Lake Mead is about 115 miles long, stretches all the way to the Grand Canyon, has about 550 miles of shoreline, and about 500 feet deep. Took 6.5 years to fill her up. Unfortunately, though, folks, we suffered here from the 5-year drought recently, so that's why there's a huge white line above the water level. I promise you, folks, we did not paint those walls. Those are actually mineral deposits left behind by the receding water levels. The last time the water level went all the way to the top of the line was 1983 flood. Top of the line, folks, is actually our flooded level. We just want to be somewhere in the middle. Right at the present time, we're about 30 feet below the level we want to be in. I know, folks, that's a lot of water we're missing. That's also quite an improvement. 2 summers ago, we're about 50 feet below, so we're getting up there slowly, surely. Anyway, folks, we don't have to worry about getting flooded in Lake Mead. Why? Because every time it reaches that flooded level, automatically opens folks spillways, Nevada, Arizona side, and take the water back into the river. Now that the construction is over, we use our diversion tunnels for different purposes. These 2 inner diversion tunnels are now part of those tunnels that carry penstock pipes that feed the water into our generators. These 2 outer diversion tunnels are now part of our spillways. Now, how do we produce electricity? Water from Lake Mead enters the gate to the intake towers, flow through the penstock pipes down to the generators. If you notice, folks, there's a difference between this penstock pipe and this one here. That's because we want to increase the velocity. So these are 30-foot diameter pipes and going down to 13-foot diameter pipes. Now, we have 4 intake towers, 2 on the Nevada side, 2 on the Arizona side. Each of these intake towers is about 395 feet tall, though you can only see the top 100 feet, and each of them has 2 gates, 1 upper, 1 lower. Folks, when you go all the way up to the observation deck and you're looking down at the power plant, somewhere around in this area, you will see a lot of swirling water. Folks, those swirling water just exited those turbines, basically producing electricity. Folks, I'm going to take you all the way up to the exhibit level where you will begin your self-guided tour, and there I hope you will enjoy our brand new, real cool exhibits there. Now, folks, please don't miss the exhibits because there's a lot of information there for you. Anyway, folks, please let me go first again.
Some of the most dangerous undertakings in the Boulder Canyon project. These brave characters, called high scalers, swung from the top of the canyon walls by a single rope on a small jig, drilling, blasting, and chipping away at the rock. They worked the walls to their solid flat foundation to prevent the natural rock from falling on workers below. Some have said that in the shadow of Hoover Dam, it feels that the future is limitless, that no obstacle is insurmountable, that we have in our grasp the power to achieve anything if we only summon the will.
Nice for us to get a picture.
Velcro don't give way, I'm good.
Thank you for visiting one of the top 10 construction achievements of the 20th century. A 2-lane highway from San Francisco to New York City. The thickness of the roadway is at the base, it reaches 660 feet at the bottom, nearly as thick as it is tall. From here, you can see Lake Mead, the largest man-made reservoir in the United States. It has a storage tank.
spillway right there.
Where it shoots out
Yeah,
out of those holes.
yeah. The first one, the other one must be down there further.
Oh yeah, she said they're 300 feet tall and you can only see 100 feet on the top.
You know? That's the intake. Tape now?
What am I taping?
You're taping
Panoramic view on scenic Lake Shore Drive or something. And it's pretty darn hot.
If the water level is higher, those would be a lot of stuff to be hit. They say it's about 30 feet down right now.
That's not good considering how big the lake is.